Welcome back to Awakening the Inner Avatar. Today's episode takes us into the waters of memory, loyalty, and the longing to belong. This is a story about what we fear losing and what we choose to hold on to instead. This is Bato of the Water Tribe. The episode opens on a shoreline discovery: a whale-tooth sword, a sacred relic of the Water Tribe. That sword isn't just an object, it's a signpost to home. And soon, it leads our trio to Bato, a warrior and close friend of Sokka and Katara's father. They haven't seen someone from their tribe in what feels like forever. Old stories are shared, familiar food, safe space. For Sokka and Katara, it's a breath of home. But for Aang, it's something else. He feels left out, not because they're unkind, but because he fears something deeper, that he'll be left behind. Elsewhere, Zuko and Uncle Iroh have a fateful encounter with a mercenary tracker, June, and her terrifying scent-tracking beast, Nyla. She's given a familiar item, Katara's necklace, and so the hunt begins. Back at the Abbey, Bato shares that he's waiting for a message from their father with the location of a rendezvous point. He promises to lead them there when it arrives. And here's where the story shifts. Aang receives the message, but hides it. He doesn't tell Sokka, doesn't tell Katara. He fears if they see their father again, they'll leave him and he'll be alone. So he betrays their trust to keep them close. To bond, Bato takes Sokka on a rite of passage, ice dodging. Sokka leads with clarity and courage. Sokka is marked Sokka the Wise. And as both Katara and Aang helped along, they worked as a team. So Katara too was marked Katara the Brave. And Aang was marked Aang the Trusted. But when Aang hears his title, the guilt becomes too much. He confesses, and Sokka and Katara, they walk away. The pain of betrayal runs deep. While June and Zuko close in, Bato gently helps Sokka process what's happened. He shares his own story of being left behind, and slowly, Sokka remembers something. This journey, this group, it's not about where you're from. It's about who you choose to walk with. Sokka and Katara return to help Aang. The trio faces down Zuko and June in a perfume-filled battle of wit, strength, and trust. They escape together, and at the end of it all, Katara kisses Aang's cheek, a silent moment of forgiveness. The family is whole again. Let's take a breath together. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let's reflect. Aang's fear of being left caused him to hide the truth. We all do this in different ways. Where have I chosen control over vulnerability? Where have I acted out of fear instead of love? This episode reminds us that chosen family is just as sacred. A good practice can be honor the people who walk beside you, not because they have to, but because they choose to. In the end, the moment that heals this fracture isn't a big speech. It's a shared effort, a gesture, a kiss on the cheek. Forgiveness is quiet, but it frees everything. In this episode, Aang nearly loses what he loves the most. But through courage, confession, and the grace of being accepted again, he learns the deeper truth. Love doesn't leave, it learns how to stay. Until next time, thank you for walking with me. This is Awakening the Inner Avatar. This podcast is a fan-created project intended for educational and spiritual reflection. All clips, references, and content related to Avatar, The Last Airbender, Star Wars, Rebels, and other media are used under fair use for commentary, analysis, and transformative discussion. All rights to original shows, characters, and music belong to their respective creators and copyright holders.